In Russia, a woman combined baking and art to create loaves of bread decorated with faces. Serafima Krasnikova's bread portrait project started as something to pass the time during a pandemic lockdown. One loaf costs between $4 to $11 depending on size.
Взяла и рожицу нарисовала, думаю, сейчас ничего не получится. А когда мы достали, там получился классный, улыбающийся, такой какой-то бредик, портретик. И так, собственно, вот пошло-поехало.
In October, the largest Triceratops skeleton ever found was auctioned. Known as Big John, it was made up of 200 pieces of skeleton and was estimated to be more than 66 million years old. Researchers found evidence of a fighting injury on its collar. It was sold for $7.7 million by Drawat Action House in Paris. In September, scientists announced they had successfully toilet-trained cows. Researchers used a system of reward and punishment to batch cows to push through a designated gate and then urinate. Once their business was finished, they were rewarded with a super sweet liquid of molasses. However, if the cow urinate outside, they receive a squirt of cold water.
We only had 15 training sessions with these animals, and we had about, on average, 20-25 urinations, and they were fully trained.
In Denmark, the city of Aarhus began trialing a so-called 3D crossings to get motorists and cyclists to slow down and give way to passing pedestrians. The new crossings are essentially optical illusions, painted on the city's streets by adding angled shadows to the regular 4 rectangular white markings. From a certain angle, they appear to be hovering a few centimeters above the ground. The project is set to run until May 2024. In Bosnia, a man built a house that can rotate on its foundation. The builder reused electric motors and wheels of an old military transport vehicle to spin the house. And most importantly, the creator completed the project to please his wife.
Pravio normalno kuću i dogovarali smo se, ona kaže ja bih volila da bude spavaća soba do sunca, da me bude sunčevi zraci i tako, ajde složim se i ja. Dnevni boravak je tamo s druge strane i tako da to ispunim joj želju, nije problem. Nakon izvjesnog vremena ona kaže joj šta ću s one strane, ne vidim ni ko uđe u dvorište ni ništa, ajde da dnevni boravak do puta, a ja onda prepravljaj pa preziđuj tamo dnevni boravak, pa lupaj tamo da izbiješ 2 sobe, da se napravi dnevni boravak, premještaj, instalacije i to ostalo. Napatila me dobro, ali ispunio želju. Ajde.
In Hong Kong, a travel agent came up with a new relaxing experience that put its idle buses to good use. An experience of a 5-hour ride on a snooze bus. It was inspired by the tendency of tired commuters that fall asleep on public transit. Tickets cost between $13 to $51 depending on the seat.